Well, hello guys, this is Dave from David Michael Designs. Thank you for being patient while we put this plan together for you. I'm so excited to show you what we got. I've been thinking long and hard about your budget and what you're trying to accomplish for the house, and I think I've come up with an idea that's a real wow factor for the house and certainly going to flow a lot better. So the first thing I'm going to be sending you is a couple of links. One will be to a movie, a 3D fly-through movie, which is fun. It'll fly through the house. Two will be the link to this video, so you can watch it and share it with friends and family and let them understand kind of our concept, my concept, and the design that I've come up with. As well as I'm going to be sending you some 3D views. Now, if all that doesn't fit in an email, I will send a link just to my website where you can download and view all that stuff. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to be sending you this PDF plan file, and it's built to scale, blueprint size, 24 by 36, so it's rather large. So be sure to zoom way into 100% to see the details. And basically, the details should show you all the existing areas as well as the new. So page 1 shows the existing plan, and these are just all the walls and doors of your existing house of what you have now. Page number 2 shows the proposed plan, or the new plan. And the key thing about the new plan is how to read the blueprint. So let me give you a little rundown on that so we can kind of go through it quickly for you. So whenever you see these dark walls, those are what we propose as new walls. Whenever you see white walls like these over here, they're existing walls, walls to stay the way they are. And whenever you see these dashed dotted lines, these are walls that I'm proposing, and doors, where I'm proposing we demo and get rid of to make the new design work. Okay, so to explain the new design, let's do this in 3D because it's much easier. So I'm going to take my camera, and standing outside your home, I'm going to generate a front view. And the only thing I'm really proposing to change on the front, so just forgive my 3D model if it doesn't look exactly like yours, but basically is just the front doors. Those double doors, I say we pull them out, we do a nice big wide 42-inch single door, and you can pick any style door you'd like, and then a side light. So I'm going to zoom in on this, and this really makes the front entry pop a little bit more. And let me explain as we go through it. So we're going to go right through the front door, and we're going to look up. The first thing we notice about the house when we first come in is that you always have that low ceiling. And in order to remove it, we would have to remove all the beams in the vaulted ceiling, because the beams in the vaulted ceiling come down and lay on a post and a beam that is right at the end. So we want to keep that low ceiling without completely doing a lot of demo and rework of every one of the beams, and I'm hoping the builder can save a lot of those. So I'm proposing, why don't we just take a section of it, lift it up, put some beadboard in there, put a crown molding. You can even put some can lights or a drop down chandelier or whatnot. I think it might look really nice. So coming in, we still have those double doors. I'm just changing out so a little nicer doors, and we can keep that wall and keep this wall and keep this wall. So that's all good. But turn around here, this is a nice wow factor, and that's looking at the back wall. You'll also notice something that's gone, the big fireplace that's right here that goes right up here. So I'm proposing we just get rid of it. Let's just throw it in the trash. It wasn't a big structural item, and we have to replace this beam anyway. So in doing so, why don't we just toss it away and make it a nice big open space. And here we have a post that I've left in the middle with two 12-foot sliders. And remember, I was saying you can always buy inexpensive sliding doors versus those big bifolding doors. Plus you can put screens on these, which is nice. So I'm proposing two 12-foot sliders on either side with a post, and that way the engineer can engineer this much easier and cheaper than trying to open the whole wall up. The fireplace that we've destroyed, I'm proposing we fur out and capture now the beam that's coming across the ceiling into this little furred out 2-foot wall. We could put a modern fireplace with a modern mantle, a TV above, and a little entertainment center. Also, your doors now, they come out like this and come across, and there's two little doors here that aren't big enough to be proper double doors. This is a 5-foot set double door proper set. And so I think it looks really nice and kind of complements the flow of this now new great room. So let's turn around and let's look at the awesome sauce of a kitchen. Okay, so what I'm proposing to do is remove also the wall between the kitchen and the living room space and re-supporting it with this wall. Now, believe it or not, this wall is closer to us in this view than what your existing wall is. See, your existing wall, and let's go back to the floor plan here, and I'm going to zoom in. Remember the dash line, that's a demo wall. You only have 8 feet across, so your kitchen is pretty much forced into being a galley. But we can remove that wall because we're restructuring this vaulted ceiling for a beam to land on a post that'll go across from column to column. So this is where I expect the engineer to give us 2 new footings, a beam across to hold that ceiling, to hold this post, which he's going to have to do anyway. But mind you, the post doesn't have to go as far as it did before. Right now your post is going 34, and this is what I mean by post, I'm sorry, a beam that's going across the ceiling. It's going 34 feet long. It's going from this wall all the way to this wall, which is quite a bit of engineering in today's day and age, and quite a large beam. So I've actually moved this wall forward, put a smaller beam across at only 28 feet, and thereby giving support for it on both ends, as well as really opening up your kitchen space. So now instead of 8 feet, I have more like 13 feet going across. And you can see the view now is much, much better and much more open feeling. So I think we've sorted this room out in such a way that it flows much nicer. And this is where I would think spending the money is really the place and option to go. Because not only does it fit a new dining room, a new kitchen, a new living room, but it's also one big great room that coincides with the flow of the house. It really helps everything out. And that led us to the rest of the house, which is you had a dining room here, which I'm proposing we turn into an Xbox for kids room, or just an office for dad space, or something unique like a little bedroom, some sort of getaway for retreat area for this area. And I've moved a wall in. I've created a new wall over here to making this room a little smaller, because again, it was completely useless before. Now, flowing this way from the kitchen, and let's just take a little view of the kitchen. We got a nice big 10-foot island. Ours is actually like 9'6", but a huge kitchen wraparound. And instead of a sliding door here, we just change it out for a window. And off to the kitchen was a pantry slash laundry slash everything room. So we got nice built-in cabinets here with a new sink in the corner. We've moved the washer and dryer from this wall over to this wall. We've kept the door exactly where it is now, so that doesn't need to move or change. And then I just put little locker rooms in here, which is kind of nice for the kids in the future and toss stuff, and you know, it could be extra storage for a pantry and whatnot. I mean, it's endless. Basically storage. Lots of Costco storage. And that led to a nice 3-foot, 6-inch hallway, which goes all the way down to your existing bedroom. And let's go down and take a look. So we got a little storage here for towels and whatnot. Coming into that bedroom, this bedroom stayed exactly the same. In fact, you remember this door right here in that bedroom is how you get in. And there was like a little odd closet there, which I gave to the laundry room. Kept the closet where it's at, and now when you go through this door, it's got a full bathroom. So let's go back to the floor plan, and let me explain a little bit. So this is the existing bedroom. It didn't change at all, and this was the existing bathroom with the existing bathroom wall here and the existing bathroom door, and it just wasn't big enough to fit a normal sized bathroom. So now this is a proper bathroom with a tub shower or tub, whichever, and then a toilet and a vanity. Has plenty of room to be a bathroom. This was that old closet space, which which I've made now part of the laundry room. So the laundry is a nice, good-sized walk-in laundry, hallway down to the master suite or an extra suite off the side of the house. I think that'll really be a big plus for you guys. So, you know, whoever needs to move in can have their own little separate area. And again, this would turn into an office slash game room for the kids. Now let's go to the master. So as we go into the master, let's go back to my camera view, and we'll try to navigate our way down the hallway, down the great room, into the master. So what I want to show you is kind of a neat little area now. So let's go in and let's look at the sunroom. So here's the master. Hasn't really changed, and I didn't really change the sunroom. I'm going to leave it as is because of a couple of things. One is money, it just doesn't make sense to remove it and make it part of the house. And I'll tell you why. If we were to upgrade these walls to the proper code walls today, we'd have to rip the whole thing down and reframe it all and rebuild it all and put back the roof. We could probably save the roof if we find a good roofer. But it's a lot of money to rebuild and then put all new windows, doors, and all that good stuff. And then how do we really utilize the space for the bedroom? The master's big enough, and I say if you want, you can remove this. If you want, you can remove this doorway and make it like walking in and out, and you can replace the concrete with the same flooring and kind of flow it in, but it really doesn't need it. So I figure this is something we should maybe tackle down the road, leaving that off the concept of adding to the master. I really think that we just don't want to spend the money there because we're going to spend enough everywhere else just updating. So I would leave that alone. Leave the master pretty much the way it was, except for we're going to fur out this new wall to make a new master bath. So I'm going to walk in here, and we have a nice big double vanity on this wall, and we have our closet here. As we come around, I've increased the size of your shower. I basically doubled the size of it. Let's see if we can get a little brighter in this room. So I've doubled the size of that and left a lot of room for the vanity, double vanity, and then of course the closet, and the toilet will just hang in that little corner being hid away. And so here's a nice 6x5 closet, which is good. And it backs up again to that powder bath that we talked about, which is right here. It's right off the hallway, so it's there. And then this bedroom pretty much stayed exactly the same. We didn't have to manipulate that. We didn't have to manipulate the bathroom down here. We're just proposing to kind of rebuild this area here. And so we have a closet, we got a master bath, master bedroom, and then we're keeping the sunroom, which is still very proper, you know, all the way around. If you do put a table and chairs out here, I think this could all just flow nicely. And again, you would just open up this space, and the air conditioning can work on updating that little sunroom. And you didn't spend a lot of money. It kind of incorporate to that space. So that's it. That's basically my design idea. I'm hoping that you like it. This is really open and flowy now, and there's not a lot of these walls, like there's a wall here with that fireplace and a wall here for the kitchen, and all of it just seems so in the way. And we don't really need them for structure because now we have a nice big great room going from these wing walls to this outer wall as well as this outer wall. And so it's all very user-friendly, and we can hopefully save most of the framing here when we replace that beam. We do have to talk to the contractors. Maybe they're all going to tell us, no, the whole thing's got to get scrapped and thrown in the trash. I don't know. And again, it goes all the way to this wall, and we're only proposing halfway. Well, not halfway, but you know, 3/4 of the way. So we're still saving a lot of it, and hopefully saving costs there. So that's my design idea. I hope you love it. Again, I'm going to be sending you pictures. I'm going to be sending you videos. I'm going to send you a link, obviously, to this. So take your time, review it, go through it. Feel free to ask me any questions. And next major step, we can get online together, and we can do screen share if you'd like, or you can come down to my office here in Costa Mesa, and we can sit down and we can tweak things and move things. Like I said, at this stage, moving things around is really, really quick, fast, and easy, so we can see exactly what we want to see. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate your time and look forward to hearing back from you.